power delegated to those in authority is only as good as 1, those in authority do so within their limitations, and 2, those that have delegated the power to them continue to allow them to do so. Americans are about at their breaking point with the first one, which means they're acting on the second. We'll look at this interesting relationship in this episode of Activate America, patriotically staying active during COVID-19 lockdown. If you're tracking the amount of pushback that citizens and local authorities have been doing within the last couple of weeks, then you're starting to see the cracks in the veneer, so to speak. As we've pointed out in the past, constitutions were written to limit government and not the people. America's founding documents protected our God-given rights through the institution of government, as long as those elected worked within the confines of their limitations, and as long as those who elected them, we the people, continued to honor our delegation of power to them. When public officials do not work within their confines, they are taking power away from we the people, the ultimate source of that power. And these are called usurpations. Thomas Jefferson explained quite clearly that whensoever the general government assumes undelegated powers, its acts are unauthoritative, void, and of no force. He continued, where powers are assumed which have not been delegated, a nullification of the act is the rightful remedy. We've highlighted examples of this over the last few weeks of local authorities taking a stand against authorities that have usurped powers by taking great liberties during emergency declarations. We pointed to county sheriffs, state's attorneys, and others who have stood up by declaring shelter-at-home orders were onerous and were not going to be enforced or prosecuted. In places in California, mayors are also taking a stand and opening their cities, as well as county officials who are opening up 3 counties. And sheriffs in Alabama, Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada, Arizona, Washington, Idaho, Texas, Missouri, and probably in other states as well, are not enforcing the extended orders recently deemed by their respective governors. Plus, businesses that have nowhere to turn for help are defying orders by opening. As one of our members recently commented through email, so if you've ever wondered what socialism would be like, this is it. 50% of people out of work and the government telling you where and when you can travel. They decide which businesses can keep running. And as Representative Thomas Massey continues to point out, central planning will cause major disruptions in supply chains. And if America isn't open soon, shortages of some food, such as meat, might be coming midsummer. Now think about that. Food shortages here in 21st century America. Never underestimate the power of stupidity or the power of control. It's no longer about health. It seems like it's more of an excuse to exercise tyranny to see when Americans have had enough. More and more pushback is showing that Americans will only take so much. And as Mr. Thompson pointed out last week, the first time an infringement occurs is the best time to act, not to wait until so much power has been usurped that a certain precedence of civil laziness sets in. Now, even the largest police unit in New York City is about at their breaking point, trying to enforce social distancing orders. Union President Patrick Lynch said in a statement, "The situation is untenable. The NYPD needs to get cops out of the social distancing enforcement business altogether. The cowards who run this city have given us nothing but vague guidelines and mixed messages, leaving the cops on the street corners to fend for ourselves. Nobody has a right to interfere with police action. But now that the inevitable backlash has arrived, they are once again throwing us under the bus. Meanwhile, those same politicians are still watering down our laws, releasing real criminals, and discouraging proactive enforcement of fare evasion and quality of life issues." Folks, no one wants to see violence break out, but it may come to that because people do not see another way. Let's show them the way by learning about nullification. Again, we suggested last week in getting a free PDF of the Article 6 booklet, which explains this. If you didn't download it, please do so now. We're making it available as a free download on our COVID-19 page at jbs.org. Also, if you're going to any rallies, then please be sure to take materials to hand out. Here are our newest Slim Jims that will resonate with frustrated Americans. They cover the topics of COVID-19, socialism, deep state, Americanism versus globalism, and the Electoral College. Order your copies today from shopjbs.org. A link will be in the description. There you can download a PDF for $1.95 that you can take to your local printer or order physical packs of 25 starting at $3. The more packs you order, the less they'll cost you. And be sure to put your local contact information on the back of them so folks know who to contact. If you get a hot prospect right there, then get their contact information for follow-up. You might even include a notice of a scheduled online video showing or a meeting so you can maintain contact. The atmosphere out there is ripe for JBS solutions, and we just need to speak up. May we count on you to act? Until next time, this is Bill Hahn for the John Birch Society saying, stay active, everyone.